Okay, Linda, I'd love to show you what we have here for you today. It's a baby quilt.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Isn't that fun? So what we're going to need to choose today are our threads, what thread we want to quilt this with. We're going to need to choose our quilt pattern, of course, and then hopefully you'll be able to tell us a little bit about batting, and we'll make a decision on the batting. And Erica, I'm sure, would love to see how the quilting machine works. So maybe you can give us a little demonstration on your quilting machine.
That'd be great. I have a quilt on, so that won't be a problem.
Great.
I just have all my patterns in here on paper.
Little baby ones. Here's a little duckies. Here's little teddy bears. Here's ABCs. That's kind of cute.
That is cute.
Is that close enough, do you think?
It is. The problem with one like that is that those letters will get lost in your pattern there.
Uh-huh. Here's camels, elephants. Here's bees. And that's kind of interlocking. Now what I mean by interlocking is that one row kind of nestles right into the next row.
Okay.
So it doesn't look like there's a row of stitching and then another row of stitching, but they all kind of interlock. So yeah, see, this one says interlocking. That one's really kind of cute. What do you think about the bees, the honeybees?
Oh, they're adorable. They're darling.
Is that a cute one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here's the alphabet.
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me.
This is cute. It's kind of big.
And here's the bees.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah, what we normally do is lay it on there, and then you kind of see what it's going to look like by.
Isn't that cute? And do you see what we mean by interlocking?
Yeah.
You can hardly
Yes, I do.
tell where one row ends and the other row begins.
Yeah, and your next row would be right there. So it stays. There's 2 rows, but they'll stay that close.
Right, so it fills right into these spaces, and it doesn't really look like big rows of stitching.
So would this one be pretty ideal for our quilt?
Well, I think so. I think it'd be really kind of fun. Really kind of cute little bees there. So shall we decide to do that one?
Yeah, I think so.
What's your favorite color? More yellow, more blue, more green?
You know, the yellow might be fun. Let's at least try that.
Okay.
And maybe a cream off-white.
Okay.
Yeah, right there.
That's up here. All right, we'll try these and see how they work. And what I normally do when we do thread is you kind of put it around on the quilt like the stitching would be, so that you can see
What color you want on there. Okay. And here's a yellow, kind of a bright yellow. Actually, this yellow matches our little border here pretty well, doesn't it? Ooh, that's pretty too.
how pretty it matches the green. Yeah, I always like to throw a couple more in, and then we'll do that one just because.
Just because that's a nice
Just
blue.
because it's a pretty blue.
Ooh, that's pretty too. That would show up on the green here. It would show up. That would show up nicely. Let's look at that yellow again. Kind of lay it against all these different. That doesn't show up quite so much, does it?
So you want the color to show up on all the aspects of the quilt?
Well,
All the colors,
we do want the pattern to show up. So, yes, in a way, we do want it to stand out and just not get lost in all the what's going on, all the texture of the quilt here. I'm kind of tending toward the blue.
The blue.
I'm surprised. I didn't think I would, but what do you think? How do you think that blue would work?
I think it'll work really well.
The quilting pattern is going to show up a lot more on the back because there's a lot less going on. And of course there's already a blue there. So I think that's a good choice.
I think so.
What do you think?
Yeah.
So when Linda gets these all wound up and put back, we'll go on to choosing our batting. And the batting is the in-between filler that we're going to use in between the quilt top and the backing.
The battings that I have, this is polyester, and this one it's called 80-20. It's part polyester and part cotton.
Okay.
And the difference that they make is if you use this one, it goes up and down your quilting pattern. It rises and falls. It's thicker, has a little more body to the quilt. If you use this one, it's warmer, but it's flat.
Okay.
There's no puff to it at all. So you choose your batting based on, again, what you want to do with the quilt, who it's for. A lot of children's quilts usually are softer, a little thicker. And so that's what this
Probably go
would
for
do.
that one then.
Okay, I think that'd be great.
You think so? You think that would be a good choice?
I do, because it'll make like on the pattern you have the bees and the birds, it'll make them stand up a little bit.
Okay.
The stitching will stand up more.
Great.
So.
Well, then we've made our batting choice. That was easy.
The next thing we need to do is to measure the quilt top. So that we make sure. And then measure the other way. I like to have the backing and the batting about 3 inches bigger around. So if it stretches at all or anything, you always want you don't want to run out of backing and batting. So you can do more, but to me it's a waste of fabric. So I like it about 3 inches all around. And that way when you pin it in, then you don't have any problem. You can get to the end. Okay, what I do, some machines are electronic and you just stand back and you watch them go, but mine's not like that. And so what I do, I put the pantograph down here. There's a piece of plastic here.
Okay.
And so I put it under there and I get it, so that it's the full length of the quilt top that I'm doing. And then I lay it out and I have a laser light. And you turn that on when you're set and you follow that. It doesn't do it by itself. You have to do it. Okay. And I just keep doing that and go back and forth and back and forth. And
How long does it take you to complete a large quilt like this?
normally I can get it done in a day. If I start about 9 o'clock and work till about 4.
Oh wow.
So,
Well, thanks for showing us, Linda, how it all works. That's an amazing machine.
you're welcome.